Tem que fazer. Olha só, a Twitch tá live. Perfeito. Criei pro meu canal, na verdade, eu acabei clicando no outro botão, mas enfim. Deixa eu clicar aqui, mutar minha live. Perfeito. Tá, tudo certo. Aparentemente tudo certo. Vamos ver no Toba. Ah, não, tá aqui, ó. Aparentemente eu sempre tenho... Vamos... Opa. Eu sempre tenho problema com a plataforma vermelhinha, né? Foda, o YouTube, foda-se. Estou me fazendo aqui. Sempre tem problema. Cyberpunk 2077. Board by... Não, mostrar mais. Essas porcaria de tag, mano, é um saco. Deixa eu configurar outro idioma aqui. O ruim é que não dá pra botar mais de um, né? Esse é o problema. Não relevante, perfeito. Certificação de legendas, nada. Jogo. Título do jogo. Tá. Perfeito. Agora vamos botar umas tagzinhas aqui. Hashtag. Opa, isso aqui é uma boa tag, eu acho. Hashtag, perdão. Tá. Agora, deixa eu ver meu canal. Deixa eu ver tudo aberto aqui. Nossa. Ok. Ok. Vamos indo. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Era isso que eu queria ver. Deixa eu botar aqui. Acho que foi. Então é isso aí. More Devil May Cry. Sorry, sorry, Gold. Not today. Unfortunately, I had some problems with YouTube. It didn't updated the title for some reason, so I had to check it out. Now it's correct. It's Cyberpunk. But you know, it's just a prologue, and I don't know. It's up to you. I don't want to force you to get some spoilers or anything. But anyways, de qualquer forma, deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Que eu acho que eu esqueci de fazer, ou não. Não. Tá, deixa eu sair do modo aqui. Então, beleza. Please, no spoilers, even though the developers are getting sued. Okay. There's some spoilers in there. You may find some spoilers in the game, so yeah. I got something. Not sure what it is. Oh, thank you, Elena, for the hosting and welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, let me just change the stuff here around and I think we are ready to start. Então, galera, a gente vai estar continuando aí a campanha de Cyberpunk. Né, como eu falei, eu vou jogar só até o prólogo, depois eu vou jogar outras coisas. Como eu já disse, eu não gosto de me prender a um jogo em específico, tá? Mas se o pessoal tiver interesse, né, de repente fazer uma pesquisa aí no Instagram. Se o pessoal tiver interesse, eu até posso continuar, né, a campanha em live. Mas eu queria jogar outras coisas, na real, né, eu tenho outras ideias. Então bora lá. Bora lá. I really want to watch this, but I want to buy it next week. I mean, there may be some spoilers of the prologue. As I said, I'm only going to play through the prologue. Then when that's over, I'm not going to play it anymore. So yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know anything that's going to happen, so I can't assure you there is not going to be any heavy spoilers. But anyways, let's go. Yeah, Gold is on YouTube, so I may only have one person on Twitch. Sorry for that, guys. Oh, that's not what I wanted to open, by the way. This is what I wanted to open. I want to see something, guys, because I really want to get the affiliation now. I didn't want it before. I mean, I wanted it. Then I didn't want it. Now I want it. So I know how this sounds. I already spoiled myself while looking for Johnny wallpaper. Oh, I'm not going to look through that stuff, so I don't get spoiled as well. But anyways, I know this kind of sounds mercenary, maybe, but I need those numbers on Twitch. My average views is 2.5 viewers, and if I manage to get it by the end of the week, I may get the affiliation. You know, I'm not sure if that's going to boost me. I don't think it is, but at least I'll feel comfortable not having to constantly fight for that number again, you know? So after that's done, I mean, it's okay, it's fine. If one people join, if just 2 people join, it's fine. After I get that, so... Okay, but yeah, me too, man. I hope Jeff gets the affiliation as well. He may be more lucky than I am, because the way I see it, at least, Jeff and April are more successful in all of us. Actually, they're all the more successful of us, of the stream team. And Lenora and Elena, that's here, try to stream, but they don't stream as much. So I can't count you guys in, unfortunately, just to make a comparison. But definitely Dark Hell and April are the ones that, you know, they're doing better than everyone. And Azaria, welcome to the scene. Can I ask you a favor? I know how this is going to sound out, but you know, it's up to you guys. If you don't want to, it's fine. Getting affiliate, I don't prioritize it as much anymore, but wouldn't hurt to get. Yeah, exactly, that's the point, Azaria. I just don't want this constant pressure on my shoulders to get it or to not get it, you know? And after I get it, I mean, it's hard to lose it. Only if you mess up, basically. Even if you don't get like 3 average views, or you know, you still got to keep it. You're right. I need to stream more. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's okay. Streaming is not as all the good it seems. Okay, intermission times. Okay. Hello again. Streaming isn't as good as it seems. It needs a lot of energy to stream for like 8 hours, 4 hours, you know. And sometimes you get kind of burnout, you know, you don't want to do it anymore. And the thing is, you can't stop, because if you stop, you lose progress. You know, it's hard to recover again if you're not a bigger YouTuber or streamer, you know, that has a base, a fan base or something like that. You know, if you stay out for 1 month and come back, you may have you know, at least a portion of those views, and it still may not harm your channel overall, you know. But in our cases, as we are small, if you start it, you can stop. That's tricky. A bigger YouTuber offered to help me for the view count. Oh, that's great. I'm curious though. Can you manually turn off affiliation? I don't know. I don't have it, and I don't know any. I actually know someone that has affiliation, but I never asked. Actually, I don't know if you can turn it off. But based, as far as I know, it's a contract, so you can't turn it off. It's a contract. I'm not sure about the terms of this contract and how you can get out of it. You know, if you have to pay I don't think you have to pay something, but you may lose something to get out. So I'm not sure how this works. But I don't think you can turn it off, essentially. Like, can you move the string but without ads? I see what I kind of see what you mean. I don't think so. If you're affiliate or partner, you can't stream on other platforms. At least not the same content as far as I know. So if you, I don't know, if you stream gaming on Twitch, you may as well stream. You may as well stream cooking, for an example, on YouTube, and that may not affect your affiliation on Twitch. I think, you know. As far as I read, and as far as I talked with people and watched on the internet of big streamers, that's what I know. So yeah, there are some exploits you can get in the contract, and that's how people. Yeah, I'm not too talkative, and it's really tired to talk during that much time. Exactly, you got that right. You know, talking is one of the hardest things in streaming, because it's hard to lose yourself. Let me show you what I mean. If you stay calm like I am now, I'm relatively calm compared to other streams that I did. It's surprisingly easier for you to keep people in, you know, and keeping their attention on your stream. If you're nervous, it's the opposite. That's at least how I feel. You know, people don't interact that much in the chat. The problem is you're playing the game, but you're always reminding you that you have to speak with people and talk with the chat, and that's kind of stressful. You know, the more you think about it. So you have to be careful with those things, and I'm trying to be. More later. Don't be discouraged too much yet, but not getting affiliate. There was actually a decent vid on affiliation not being a good idea until you expand your brand. Yeah, I saw videos like that, not only from the Alpha Gaming, but other channels. And that really got me thinking. I'm not sure if I should get affiliation. What the hell? There's 4 messages. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sorry to bring you that, but yeah, I never shut up. But I mean, that's actually a good thing. You always have something to say and to interact. That's actually a good thing. And I personally like it, you know. I like a lot of types of streams, you know. My type of stream, which is not much talking, but not also, you know. But anyways, it's been hard for me to grow, really hard. And I'm not. I mean, Twitch is being more successful to me than YouTube, and I think that's an overall idea. It's always going to be more successful and more easier to grow because, you know, YouTube is humongous. And if you put a video there, I know, maybe only your friends are going to watch it. And on Twitch, at least, that's how I feel, and that's what I got from experience, and that's a fact. It's easier for people to find you. Random people get in your live stream and stay. You know, making the stream is actually up to you, but it's easier for them. Random people get inside. At least that's what I saw, and that's possible. Being Twitch exclusive hurts your brand. Yeah, I know. The affiliated programs outright lie sometimes or make terms too vague. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. But the point is, I'm not sure if getting affiliation may help me boost, maybe. You know what I mean? Because Twitch for streaming is way easier to manage. than YouTube, and it's easier for people to interact. It's more open, and I feel more comfortable streaming there. You know, two platforms at the same time is kind of hard to manage. Not that I put effort into it, because I don't. I don't put too much effort in streaming, or you know, getting my brand out there and making network with other groups and stuff than I should. I should do that, but you know, but maybe I don't know. Maybe getting affiliation may get me more successful on Twitch. Maybe I'm not sure. I really am not sure. And also, if I feel like if I don't get it now, I may not get it later, because I mean, keeping an average view is hard. It's really hard. I mean, most of the people that are here in the last 2 to 3 months are just friends, or the people that got inside my channel in the beginning and they stayed. I didn't see like new people in months. I actually have seen, but you know, I knew them from other places and other events. That's why they are here sometimes, but not random people, random new people that get inside. Turns out I was actually long qualified to be affiliated, and my average view was actually good. It's just Twitch. Oh, sorry, stats weren't accurate. Yeah, I do know how it is. Sometimes I stream and I see the view count and how many people got inside on average, but Twitch doesn't recognize it. It just recognizes like 1/3 of that, or sometimes it just shows 1 people watching when there is actually 5 or 3 or more. I kind of want to be still Twitch exclusive for the community over YouTube, but right now I'm settling to expand first. Yeah, that's troublesome. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's one reason why April and Dark Hell, for instance, are being more successful than everybody else. They're really putting effort into that. You know, they're making network, they're talking to other groups, and they're talking to other people that are inside this thing. And they're really taking it serious compared to the other people that I see, at least. And let's not talk about Ben, because Ben is another thing. He's kind of a famous person, so you know, that really helps boost him. He already has monetization on his channel and, you know, membership. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not putting too much effort in it as I wanted to, because I started streaming and I was working and I had my university at the same time, so I had like 3 to 4 things at the same time to take care of. So I was just like this, you know, let's stream for fun. Now I don't have a job and my university is on vacation, so I have more time, though I want to do other stuff. Streaming is like a hobby, but I do want to invest in it, but I don't invest in it because I'm not sure. It's uncertain for me if I'm going to be successful and if I'm going to grow. My fear is to invest too much time doing everything perfect and everything fine, everything beautiful, and you know, and end up being a waste of time, total waste of time. So let me just roll the chat up a little bit. Okay, Elena. Yeah, you're right. Also, the Reds and hosts are a big help. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you remember Selena Hollows. I do remember her. She got lucky and streaming with 3K followers did a raid on her channel. She gained a considerable amount of followers. Wow, I wanted to be this lucky, but good for her, man. I feel really happy for her. She seems to be a great person and also a good streamer too. I've watched a few streams of her. Average count is the most obnoxious. Yeah, definitely. I know what you're talking about. The follower part wasn't hard. Got that in 2 months. I think I took 4 months or 3 months to get that. Yeah, I just recently got that and it started in July, sorry. So July, August, September, October, November, and the start of December. 6 months. That hurts. But you know, there's a reason for that. That shouldn't hurt as much because compared to everyone else, I don't stream as much. I may only stream more than Eric and Gold only and Lena, but more than that. A good example is getting like 15 followers from streaming Attack on Titan and getting subs on YouTube. Big categories don't help you get discovered. That's a good point. And Attack on Titan isn't a great category because there's not a lot of people playing it. But still, you know, I see what you mean. And the problem with me is that I'm playing games that are mainstream mostly, you know, Cyberpunk and stuff. But if you play it from the beginning, you may get along with the stream, you know? Not a stream of streaming, but the stream as a river, you know, other people streaming it. And you go with the flow, you know, you can get some attention. And I didn't do that specifically for that. Don't get me wrong. This is actually a matter that you should consider, and I did. But I also stream these games because I want to and I like them. So yeah. Hi, Mousex and how? Okay, what the hell? Sorry, man. Mousex and house. Okay, Mousex and somehow. Okay, I'll call you Mouse. Okay. Sorry, bro. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hi, how things are going? I have checked out your John TH channel. Okay, yes, sir. Have flow. It's awesome. I like your stream. Devil May Cry on hard. Okay, I'm about to design an art for your stream. Okay. Yeah, Azaria. I noticed. Okay. Yeah, Azaria, that's... I am not sure, to be honest, but I'm kinda, you know, sketchy. Have a look at the link on my account banner. Best. Okay. Yeah, definitely a bot. I just reached 100. Would have reached that number before holidays, but work got in the way. Yeah, I know how it feels. Work and university got in the way, but you know, those are priorities. So, and in your case too, you know, it's your priority, your work. I'm currently unemployed again, but I wasn't happy anymore, so I had to quit. Saturated are the best kind of categories to get discovered. You mean unsaturated, right? Unsaturated, isn't it? Don't beat yourself, by the way, over growth. Everyone grows differently. Also, I think above is above. Yeah, definitely above. Only one follower. Okay, let me just do something, guys. Sorry. I know this is taking too long and we are actually not playing, but I'm actually enjoying this. And I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. I'm just going to change the timer on the stream because I think this reminder is being too often. Nothing against Jeff by any means, but I just think it's being too often. So I'm going to change that. I think maybe 10 minutes may be enough. Minutes and minimum lines of 10. Do this other one as well, and there we go. Okay, okay, let's get to the game because that's what we are here for. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know. I will enjoy that. Militech outfit. Okay. Can I remove that? Maybe. Yep. Middle quick. Oh shoot! I almost chose something that I didn't want to. It's always nice to talk to you, so take your time. Oh, thank you, Elena. I like talking to you guys here, you know. It's nice interacting with the chat. That's actually one of the reasons why I started streaming, you know. The main one was Devil May Cry 5. I was going to get the platinum trophy, and that was a special moment for me because I put a lot of effort into it, and a lot of time in the game, and so I wanted to make it special. And I mean, you know, practice brings perfection, you know. I started editing videos when I was too young. Mostly because I'm not sure why, but maybe because I was a creative kid, mostly. And I grew up playing with toys and miniatures of cars and stuff, so I always created my own stories and played in my plots and villains and backstory lores and stuff when I was young, and I grew up like that, like for years and years playing like that, and video games as well. And so I had some projects on school when we had to film a video, it was English class, and we had to film videos, and you had to create a story. The important thing was you had to speak English and train English. It doesn't matter if you didn't know how to, but you had to make a video trying to speak English as the best as you could. And we had a group of friends, like 3 people, best friends, and we always make those projects together. And we created our own stories and plots and stuff. And so there came the necessity for us to learn how to edit videos and how to film things and stuff. It's pretty amateur, but it kinda, as long as I was doing this project, it kinda grew on me and became a hobby. So I like editing, and I didn't knew like 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't had a clue on how to use Sony Vegas or Premiere. I just knew they were the best. I started with Vegas, Sony Vegas, and then I moved to Premiere because it was better for me, on my opinion. But I used Media Player before that, and I moved to Sony Vegas and Premiere because I knew they were better, and I had to know those things, how to deal with those things. So I just downloaded stuff, and I didn't had a clue how to start doing a project. So I just typed in the internet how to start dealing with Premiere or Sony Vegas, and I was slowly learning how to edit videos, and now I do know how to do some not advanced stuff, because I don't know how to use After Effects, for instance, but I do know how to do some tricky stuff. There's something that's subjective that I don't want to get over myself, but I do know some things that are pretty professional in a way. How to sync the audio with the video and make it interesting. It's a really subjective thing. Not many people in the amateur area, which I am a part of, know how to do, and I do. So I see that as an advantage in a way. The problem is I don't have time or patience and to put too much effort in a single video editing. Last video I edited was the CSGO video on YouTube, so maybe some of you saw it. I did put some effort into it, but I know, and I did it on purpose, and I do know some stuff weren't done right. They were imperfect, and the main reason was I didn't have time to do that, and I am a perfectionist, but I wanted to spend too much time doing a 10-minute video, so I stopped right there and left the stuff as they are. I even made some jokes on that, on my imperfections. So I don't know what I'm talking about, and we're going nowhere basically. But the point is, you get a hang of it. You just have to do the first steps, and eventually you may get somewhere. And never stop. Even the most professional guys I know and I admire, they don't know everything, and they're always learning. So just do the first steps and keep learning. How to do this, how to do that. Sometimes you don't know the terminology of something, but don't give up. I see you do really have a talent for that and something that you like, so yeah, I just need more motivation and effort put into my stuff, basically. Do you see yourself doing that for a living? I do. Honestly, I do. I will, you know, before I, not before, but during I was thinking about leaving my former job, I was really thinking about changing my career, my profession, you know, and moving to something else. So the closest, most obvious thing was video editing and video and image editing. So, but I'm unsure of myself yet, you know. I had to build my portfolio. I mean, I do have some things that I did that are awesome, but I need to organize it and keep doing more and more and more stuff. I also want to get I also want to get into anime and drawings, which I was kind of, you know, testing for a month or two, but I don't feel comfortable on putting those things out there, you know. They are really, really bad. So I want to do something more serious regarding anime and, you know, drawing. So yeah, I'm running towards those stuff, you know, video editing, anime, drawing, and stuff, rather than IT and programming. I also have a digital table here that's kind of, you know, dusty. For I didn't use it for like 2 weeks or so. So yeah, this is my drawing table. It's a 1x Wacom. I think you can read it. Yeah, you can. And I bought it because, I mean, drawing with a mouse isn't as comfortable. Is it frozen? No, it isn't. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I was drawing some minor stuff with my mouse and I didn't feel comfortable, so I brought this. I still use my mouse for some small drawings, but I found this better for coloring, definitely better, because you have the pressure, you know, you can kind of be perfectionist with this and get better results than with this. So that's why I bought it. I recommend you guys, if you want to draw something, or, you know, to buy one of these. You know, it's not the best kind, it's actually the cheaper one, but it's really good for the price it was. I think it was $50 I paid in this. For a digital table is not that expensive, trust me. There are ones that are like, I don't know, $1,000, even more, depending. But this is a good start, a really good start. Anyways, so I'm thinking about leaving IT. My next job is definitely going to be in the IT area. Sorry. But I'm just going to see if I can still make this as a living, because I'm not so interested anymore as a career. I do love programming as a job, as a hobby, but I'm not sure as a career. It's too stressful for me, and sometimes even monotonous, and that keeps you not so motivated to keep going. That's why I left my last job, for instance. One of the reasons of why I left. And by the way, that's a curious thing. I actually wanted to do cinema before getting into IT, which is kind of curious, you know. I wanted to do that, then I went for IT, then I want to come back. But it was more a case of necessity other than anything. As you know, universities in Brazil, most of them are private. The good ones are. There's public ones, but, you know, most of them are not as good, you know. Most of them. There are some really, really good ones in my state as well. There is, but they're not best of the best, you know. So I needed some support, you know, some payment support, as, how do I translate this? As 100% paid courses. I don't know how to translate that. But anyway, so cinema, you know, most of them were paid, and public schools, it was really hard to find some some openings, you know. So that's why I ended up in IT, and I actually wanted to. It was one of my options. But originally I was more inclined to cinema. I just didn't get into it because there was not too many opportunities which I didn't, you know, which I could afford, basically. Oh really? That's nice to know. I didn't knew you were drawn to drawing. You were drawn to drawing as well. That's nice to know. Not for taking notes for classes. Oh, but for taking notes for classes. I'm sorry, but that's these things are not meant for this. Actually, I mean, just for taking notes, I don't see this. The price for this worth for it. You know, it's not worth to buy a thing like this just to make notes, and it's not meant for it. By the way, you may buy a tablet or a big cell phone with a pen. But you know, you see this doesn't even have a screen. This is not a screen. As you can see, it's not a screen. Some of them do have screens, but they are not meant for that, and most of them which do have a screen are really expensive. So I suggest you maybe buying a Note phone, you know, those phones that are larger and have a pen. That may be more fitting for that, you know. Okay. I'm currently working with some people from India. They have a web page and they pay me for doing assignments that students send. Oh! I'm gonna earn 2 times the average wage here working less while being at home in pajamas. That's... wow, that's... you got yourself in a great deal. Honestly. Okay, man, that's creepy as well. That's some dark stuff as well, but you know. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Azaria. That sounds dark, but you know, it's a good deal. Okay, guys, it's been like half an hour, I think. Let me see. Wow, 1 hour of shitty chatting and no game. So let's play some game, maybe. And doesn't mean we should stop talking, but anyways, we may as well play and talk. Let's go. I don't even remember where I left off. So, okay, let me just open my map again. Okay, I have to wear the Militech suit. Which is right here. For money's sake, you better hope they don't get caught. Yes, we got severe honor code consequences at our uni colleges. Wow. I'm sorry, but I'm quite afraid of getting the same job as you have. Nothing against it, or you know, to support it. I just, you know, it's not my kind of stuff. You know, I wouldn't feel right doing this, maybe. I don't know. But I do want to get some freelance jobs on the outside. Earning dollars, you know, it's way more worth it. So I'm really thinking about it, but not now. I want to take my time and enjoy my unemployment as much as I can. I can afford my bills for 2 months if I don't expend my money in nothing else. So I have some time to, you know, before I can look into some jobs. And also freelance doesn't require you to, you know, be quote-unquote employed or bind to a corporation or something. So you just do the freelance, you do the job, and that's it. You gain your money, and then you're unemployed again, which is kind of a good thing. You guys talk like if I was selling guns or drugs. No, but you're close. No, just kidding. It's just doing the homework of some lazy ass students willing to play for it. I know, but it's kind of morally wrong. I mean, I wouldn't feel right by doing it. I mean, it's okay if you assume the person is learning and he just doesn't want to do the homework. It's fine. It's morally fine. But how in hell on earth are you going to be 100% sure that person is learning what they are supposed to learn? You know? That's not good in long terms for your country even, because you're going to have a lot of people that are graduated but they don't know shit about what they're talking about, you know? And that's bad. You know, that, you know, bring the education levels of your country and your state or whatever, that bring them down. So I mean, I may be escalating things, but in a way where you are influencing this behavior. Unfortunately, that's how schools were treated. I mean, I'm a student as well, and I need money. Is that or selling food pics? I mean, selling food pics is not as morally wrong as doing someone else's homework for money. So you might as well do that as well, you know, why not? I may sell my food pics and get some money, why not? People might enjoy it, I don't know. To be honest, I've spoken out against those who bought the essays, but I won't knock on the person who's doing work for money. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I wouldn't do that myself, but I don't judge Elena, for instance, for doing that. It's totally understandable. Sometimes either you don't have an option or... You saw my feet? Okay. My philosophy is, if there are people stupid enough to buy it, let them. You wouldn't hurt the worker that done student anyway. Now you got a really good point. And you stopping doing that work of yours wouldn't stop other people from doing that in your place. So why not do that, you know? So yeah, I do see your point, and it's actually a good one. And another reason why we shouldn't judge people that, you know, do this kind of thing. And I totally agree with you. My point is, I wouldn't feel, me, John speaking, I wouldn't feel right doing that, you know. So that's something I wouldn't do. You know, if maybe if I am really desperate for money, I would do that. But otherwise, I wouldn't. I wouldn't sleep well with that weight on my conscience, to be honest. Besides, the institution would only punish the student, not the worker. Elena would be like, "Ha, money, go brr," while the student gets expelled. Yeah, that's definitely hard. Let me just do something here, guys, real quickly. Sorry. I have to fix my sandals because I'm too lazy to go out and buy new ones. So I'm using those instead. And yeah, it's kind of fixed for now. I do it, to be honest. It's not like I'm gonna get penalized. Okay, I don't judge you. Again, I don't judge you. I think I'm too self-righteous to do that. I don't know if that's the right term to put it, but yeah, I'm too rightful. You know, I like to do things by the book. So yeah. You're getting paid for someone to be dumb. That's my dream job. That sounds like a Nazaria comment. You're quite sadistic. No, just kidding, but okay. I mean, they will pay someone else to do it in real life or internet. So if I can help someone with that and get something in exchange, it's okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay guys, let's go back to the game. We're talking way too much. And I didn't put my clothes on. And I don't even know how to do that. There we go. Militech clothes. There you go. Yeah, that definitely looks like a security guy. With big, chunky hair. Definitely. Yeah. Nice disguise. Yeah, I have an optimistic way of looking at things sometimes. If you want to put it that way, okay. Okay. Now we have a new objective. Let's go to there then. Oh, sorry. Sorry. My bad. Hope your car is fine. I mean, right now, I wouldn't mind working at McDonald's, for instance, to get money. Truly. Of course, it wouldn't be the first place I would look for a job, but if I don't get anything anywhere else, I don't mind working in fast food or something. You know, honest work is honest work. So yeah, no reason to feel ashamed for that. You may find some, some rude people and people that don't know their place talking shit on you just because you're, working at a fast food. But that's okay, you learn to deal with that, with some assholes. It's part of life. Also, many of them don't just want me to do it, they also want me to explain to them how I did it. So I guess they're just too busy, but they care about it. Not always like that, but I also learn along the way. And I missed the exit and go back. So it's a double win for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like homework myself. I really hate it. My problem is sitting down and doing it. Basically, it's just that. Because after I sit down and go ahead and do my homework, I got them do it. And it's good. So it's more a discipline problem than anything else, maybe. Okay, cutscene time, so I'm gonna shut up for a moment. But before, I'm going to read your comments. No, I hate working on food retail. Don't miss it. Yeah, I know. I also wouldn't like to work there. What I mean is, yes, I will look for an IT job, okay? If I don't get an IT job, I'm going to look for freelance stuff on IT or video editing. And I also may look for a permanent video editing job. But if I don't get that, I don't mind working at a fast food for like 2 to 3 months or maybe even more, but I don't want to work more than that. Just to get money, that's my point. I wouldn't mind doing that. Some people, at least in my country, I don't know how your culture works, but people in my country that are in universities and other stuff, they don't wanna work in those spaces because you know how it works. They don't want to feel inferior, in a way. And you know what I mean, middle class people. I'm not middle class. I may be middle class, but lower middle class. But I don't have that kind of thinking. They don't want to get along with the lower people, as they call it. So yeah, my point of view is I don't mind doing that, even though I am from IT. I worked in retail, long shifts, shitty paid, and now exposed to virus. I know, I'm aware. What I'm saying is, as a last resort, I wouldn't mind doing that. As a last resort. It's like I said, honest work is honest work. Work is work. You should feel worthy, for even though it's a low paid job. I know, I know. I do know. I do get you guys. Yeah, I see what you mean, Nazaria. I have almost 3 years experience on IT, and that's why I'm thinking about leaving because I got over it. You know, some stuff, it's really annoying. You sit your ass in a chair and you look at the code. Sometimes you spend hours and hours looking at a code, breaking the hell out of your neurons, and your freaking brain is frying while you're trying to find out where's the bug at. You're trying to solve bugs. That's what I did most of my time. I just sat down and tried to fix bugs and break the hell out of my mind to find where it was. And let me say, guys, it gets really annoying and unmotivating, and you get kind of comfortable, too comfortable in what you're doing to the point where you can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be like that. I know I can do better, and I do know I can do better. So that's why I'm thinking about leaving or getting some other stuff on IT that has a different workflow or something that doesn't make my work monotonous as the last one did. I mean, I don't have any resentment over my last workplace. Just by the contrary, I absolutely love the people there. They were really great people to work with. They were really helpful to each other. The problem was the workflow and some work issues regarding workflow that really made things bad, you know, disorganization, lack of documentation, and so on. And but the people, the personnel there, I absolutely love them. I wouldn't mind working there in the future. By the way, the doors were opened when I left. Both me and my employees and my colleagues said the same thing. The doors are open for the future. Maybe if you want to come back, work with us, or maybe in a project, and that's really cool. You know, I really like that. But unfortunately, and that's more my problem. You know, I wasn't comfortable there anymore. It was really monotonous, and I needed something new. You know, which is kind of a normal thing in every kind of job. Okay, let me catch up. I'll graduate this year, so it's just for now. Later, I hope to get a work doing what I love. So for now, getting some money this way is very helpful. Mm. I don't judge you, and I do get you. I'm graduating too, and it's not going well, guys. Definitely not going well, especially after the pandemic. And I have a limit of 3 years, I think, or 2 years. Yeah, 2 years to graduate before I lose my, you know, the I don't know the translation to this, but the 100% payment, you know, 100% off of the university. You know what I mean? After these 2 years, I have to pay for it. So I'm trying to raise money from now on to pay for that if I need to. But I'll try to graduate in 2 years, and I hope I can do it. But it's not easy, guys. It's more an issue of, you know, I forgot the word. Sorry. Of being organized and disciplined. You know, it's more an issue about that. And also in Brazil, universities, you know, the the perfect plan for them is like 6 to 8 classes at the same time per semester. You know, each 6 months, which is crazy. And you have classes every day from Monday to Friday, and all the time you really got to study is on weekends. And you have six classes or seven or six. It's really crazy. And you have to do 6 classes each semester in a period of 4 years to graduate. That's the perfect plan for them. You know, it's crazy. I don't know how this works in your country, but I'm aware that in United States is a bit different the way things work. Mm, retail restaurant makes you humble. I know. I know. Um, Most people I know that go into restaurants and retail stuff, I'm not saying most of them, but most people that I saw and some of that I know, they treat those people like less, that like they are less than them. And that's unfortunately pretty common, and I find this infuriating in a way. And so I kind of can understand how it's like to work in those places. And I try to be humble with those people. Like I said, they're nothing less because they have one of the lowest jobs you can possibly has, in the hierarchy, you can say, of jobs. But they don't deserve to be treated like less. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, yeah. I hope too. And my biggest problem, mm, biggest root of my problems actually is motivation. Truly, is motivation. I don't have enough motivation, nothing that keeps me going forward to keep doing my best and stuff. I know that when I am motivated, I can go miles. I know my potential. I know what I can capable of. And I've seen it times and times before. The problem is keep that rhythm. Keep myself motivated. And that's the biggest problem I find. So sometimes I'm really up to doing stuff and doing well on university, but the next day maybe I'm not anymore. And I stop caring about stuff that I should care about. What? Not related, but did I ever told you guys that I shit a guy who robbed us in my work? Hold on, you have to tell me this story. I gotta head out, but I'll be back depending if you still be streaming later. Later, dude. Okay, Azaria, take care. Have a nice work, and I hope you stay fine. And do come back if you can, if you want to as well. Okay, Elena, tell me about the story. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab some water because I need it. My voice is fading out bit by bit, so I need some water. Be right back. Okay, this is not working. Oh, forgot to mute the microphone. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I just noticed 1 hour went through, 1 hour and 15 minutes went through, and we didn't play the game. I may change the description of the stream later. And by the way, I just noticed my lights are not turned on, and I should turn it on. My bedroom is a mess, so don't mind that. I hope you guys don't mind it. Okay, so I was in the other side of the store and went to the one of my coworkers. I am assuming that's a retail job, the last job you had, right? You worked on retail. Okay, I'm assuming that. Tell me if I'm wrong. She told me that she got threatened by a guy with tattoos. Oh, that sounds creepy. I asked her to tell me the description of the guy, then I went to the parking lot to look for it. Okay, this is interesting. Keep going. In the meantime, I'm going to play the game. Oh, I can't. I found him getting in a taxi and chased the taxi to see the plate. What the fuck? It's like the scene in Captain America, you know, the first Avenger, where he leaves the lab after getting the experiment, and he chases the car, you know, in the street. That was you, like. Okay, seems like the driver didn't knew what happened and he stopped. So the other guy left the car and started running. This is interesting. Okay. I might as well keep playing. I think I can pause the cutscenes, but keep going. Keep going. This is interesting. What the? Okay, something is not right. Okay. I think it's out. Can I talk to you? I think I can't. Okay, okay. But the most pathetic was the guy was hurt on a leg or something because he couldn't run well. Oh, okay. So the other guy you were talking about is not the driver, you know, there was only one guy in the taxi, right? Seemed like the driver didn't know what happened and he stopped. So the other guy left the car and started running. Okay, that's the guy that was in the store, I assume. The most pathetic was the guy was hurt on the leg, so he was hurt in the leg. Okay, he went to the parking lot, through the parking lot, and asked for a cab. Okay, he couldn't run well. Maybe he was hurt or he was... Oh, okay, just the two of them. The driver, taxi driver, and the suspect. So he maybe got hurt. Oh, he had a lesion on the leg, you know. It would have been stupid if he escaped. Hold on, guys. I have to check something. It's quiet. Let me open the chat again. It would have been stupid if he escaped, so I ran after him. A couple of blocks away, some other guys on the street helped me catch him. Oh, and we waited for the police. He had a knife and the money. Fortunately, I have recorded. Oh, damn. It went viral on my city. What the fuck? This is crazy to imagine. I can imagine this in my city at least. But that's crazy. So you ran on the street with a cell phone on your hand or a camera, whatever, chasing a cab. What the fuck? And then when the guy left, you kept the camera on and kept going after him, and some other guys helped you stop the guy. Damn. I mean, now thinking about it, I'm assuming he didn't know if he... Oh, he had a knife. Okay, I was going to ask that. He had a knife and the money. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you're old, like 84 years old, you can tell your grandkids. No, just kidding. Oh, sometime, my grandkids, sometime ago, I was working in a store and the guy came to rob it, and I chased the fucking motherfucker around the street, and I got him, and I also recorded everything. It's good. Oh, okay. Oh, you almost got me. My heart stopped. But it's okay. It was for a brief moment. Okay. Ready to roll?
A este serviço Delamain. Com Delamain, seus problemas não passam da porta.
Hijo de puta! Não passam mesmo, carajo!
Não vejo motivos para usar palavras de baixo calão.
É
Ok.
mesmo? Que tal quando tentei te contratar para a formatura do meu primo, hein?
Infelizmente, não aceitamos esses contratos.
E economizei esta merda por 3 meses. Ah, águas passadas. Pisa fundo dela.
Exactly, Lena. That was what I was going to say.
Por gentileza, conectem seus links pessoais.
That was what I was going to say. Didn't know if he had a gun or something.
Obrigado. Pacote Excelsior ativado.
Excelsior? Não tem como ficar melhor. O que te deixou na empolgação, hein? Calma, mira só isso. Delamain, iniciar modo de combate.
Sinto muito, mas você não parece estar correndo nenhum perigo iminente.
Ah, então tá.
Ok.
Acredita, ele derruba um exército ninja da Arasaka quando precisa. Excelsior, o que tem incluso?
Plano de saúde abrangente, incluindo manuseio e descarte de restos de um cliente no caso de morte a bordo.
Ora, do nada ficou sinistro.
Caraca.
O Dex não economizou nisso aqui. Pelo menos sabemos pra onde vai parte dos 60% dele, não é?
É, pelo menos.
Excelsior. É assim que a galera quer andar com a série A. Eu não me empolgaria tanto. A gente ainda não chegou lá. Sei não, Jack. Parece que a gente tá perdendo a manha do negócio. Ah, pra mim, só você que tá perdendo alguma coisa aqui. Preciso que tu se concentre no que tá em jogo. Temos trabalho a fazer. Eu nunca estive tão concentrado na minha vida. Carajo. Deixa eu te explicar uma coisa, vê. Passei a vida inteira nessa merda à nossa volta. Só não pretendo voltar.
Estamos quase no nosso destino.
E aí, como é que tá?
Bom pra caralho. Sério. A gente vai pro hotel logo logo.
Escuta, preparei uma linha direta criptografada pra guiar vocês no Compec. Vê, liga pro Jack, vê se tá tudo certo. Nunca se sabe. E aí?
Interferência. Fala alguma coisa, mãe.
O fato é que os maiores crimes são causados pelo excesso e não pela necessidade.
Como é que é?
Aristóteles. Então dá pra me entender?
Sim. Não diria o mesmo do teu amigo grego. Apesar de ter sido maneiro.
Que tal pensar um pouco? Tentar entender? E você, Vê?
Quero mais Aristóteles.
Vão a merda, vocês dois. O equipamento tá funcionando.
Caraca, espero eu.
Vamos nos falando.
Muito obrigado por escolher os serviços Delaman. Boa sorte.
Obrigado.
Aguardarei aqui o seu retorno.
Agora vai rolar. Ou a segurança vai nos tirar daqui.
É.
Certo, Harry. Vamos lá.
Bora. E aí, Stones, beleza? Não se esquece que nessa missão tem uma arma que dá pra perder.
Deixa eu pegar ele cabeça chata.
Beleza, pega o cabeça chata aí. Eu não sei onde é que tá essa arma, não faço a menor ideia, mas... Beleza. Tentar ficar de olho.
Tamo aqui, Bug.
Lembrem-se, reservas feitas no seu nome, Ramon. Reunião com o Rajmetak, chefe de tecnologia militar. A papelada é pro cabeça
Bem-vindos ao
chata.
KKKK Plaza.
Tranquila, deixa conosco.
Bem-vindos ao KKKK Plaza. Por favor, façam uma fila única.
Tranquilo, irmão. Senhor.
Beleza.
Espera aí, tem alguma coisa? Pode me explicar por que querem entrar com equipamento militar no KKKK Plaza, por gentileza?
A gente vende arma, ô cuzão.
Desculpe?
Ah, é pra reunião com o Taki-san, né?
Exato.
Peço 1000 perdões pela confusão.
Isso vai ser rapidinho, senhor.
Ok.
Pode ir.
Yokuso.
Oh.
Saudações e boas-vindas ao KKKK Plaza.
Yokusou pra ti também, beleza.
Temos uma
Vamos checar
reserva.
aqui, fazer check-in?
Claro. Um momento, por favor. A reserva está no nome de quem?
Victorino.
Quarto duplo, 2 adultos, uma noite, correto?
Isso aí.
Perfeito. Vou na frente avisar ao Taki-san que vocês chegaram.
Cara,
Beleza.
vai dar merda. Fala com ela aí, vê. Dá uma enrolada.
Não vou precisar. A gente quer subir logo. Deixa que nós avisamos.
Mas o Taki-san está esperando vocês, não?
Madame, sabe quanto tempo estamos viajando? 18 horas lá de Nova Barcelona. Com um atraso na meta aqui, porque um ciberpsicopata se explodiu no terminal. Ai, que pesadelo.
É.
Tudo bem, eu compreendo. O quarto de vocês fica na suíte Lápis Lazuli, no 42º andar. Ah, mais uma formalidade. Preciso que validem o chip SD.
Faça as honras, Harry.
Harry, não era Ramon?
Parece que está tudo em ordem. Desejamos uma boa estadia.
Ok.
Eu agradeço.
Valeu, tia.
Melhor irmos.
É, vamos indo, vamos indo. Chega, fala junto, rápido.
Nova Barcelona, sério.
Improvisação, mas pode experimentar.
Ah, já que é uma viagem, mano.
O que você acha, Harry? De ponta, aconchegante. Nada a ver com o hotel em Zurique daquela convenção.
Não precisa disso, Jack. Para.
O quê? Estou levando bem a sério.
Tem nenhuma câmera de segurança, até onde eu vi. Aqui tem. Tá, então são 2.
O bar não parece tão tosco.
Bem-vindos ao KKKK Plaza. Não fazemos reservas em dias úteis. Sintam-se à vontade para escolher suas mesas. Temos bancos no bar também, caso
Ela para
prefira.
trazer a Misty um dia, quando terminarmos esse contrato. Não dava nada dar uma olhadinha.
Nem fodendo que vou entrar com essa maleta que nem um vendedor de plano de saúde.
Tô subindo.
Ok. Vamos indo então. Vamos dar uma conferida no bar, vai que a gente consegue alguma informação útil.
E quando eu falo que as cabeças vão rolar, não é porra de metáfora coisa nenhuma.
Já chega, cara. Você não acha? Tá incomodando os outros clientes.
Ótimo, porque isso também afeta eles. Vai pegar todo mundo.
O que vai pegar todo mundo?
Você quer saber mesmo dessas péssimas notícias? O que pesa mais de 100 toneladas, tem mais de 1 quilômetro e tem energia nuclear. A resposta está escondida na Bahia. A Hanako Arasaka decidiu tirar umas férias.
Novidade.
Você não sabe o tamanho disso. E quando descobrir, vai ser tarde demais. Que se dane. Preciso dormir um pouco.
E aí?
Noite. Vai querer o quê, guri?
Deixa eu ver o que tu tem aí.
Provavelmente não tem dinheiro pra nada, cara. Nossa. Mas, porém, contudo, todavia, eu posso vender alguma coisa pro cara. Olha só. De repente, né? Não, eu acho que eu já vendi tudo, né? Na última live. Então, bora lá. Eu vou comprar uma coisa aqui só pra não fazer desfeita, mano. Milkshake, leite leitoso. Não, eu vou comprar um milkshake, cara. Eu vou comprar um milkshake. Aí, ó, mano. Dá um milkshake aí. Dá um leitinho leitoso aí. Escaneando, hóspede. Peraí, não é que a gente acha o Kojima? Não é? Não, acho que não. Tem uma coisa nessa maleta, não tem? Não? Tem alguma coisa nesse bar do hotel, cara.
Jatinho privado, disse a. É chique, muito bem feito. Deve ter gostado.
Bartolomeu Mordelini. Ele é civil, mas tem um nome diferente. Todos eles são hóspedes do KKKK Plaza. Mas ele não. Ele tem um nome diferente, Bartolomeu alguma coisa. Será que isso significa alguma coisa? Eu ainda não sei. Quer dizer, alguma coisa significativamente, né? Mas... o quê? I love so much those neon lights vibes. The aesthetic of the game is amazing. Also, music is great as well. And I haven't played the game yet. I mean... I see why people complain about it. I do. But I think it's way too much complain. The game doesn't actually deserve. Neither does CDPR. I mean, yes, they messed up. And they should answer for the things they did. Like, supposedly false advertising. I think that's justifiable. For them to be sued for that, but I also think the Outlash it's overreacted. You know, people are overreacting. The game could be fixed with a couple of patches on PS4, on PS5 and Xbox and PC at least, as far as I know. It's fine. My PC isn't on high end of the high end, but it's a good, decent PC. And it runs the game just fine. I didn't find any major bugs so far, or anything that would compromise my experience, apart from the saves and stuff. Anyways, I think there's been too much overreaction over this, and I mean, there's something they definitely deserve, but I think it's just overreacted. Anyways, let's keep playing. Ok, bora lá. Eu acho que não tem nada ali, ou eu perdi alguma coisa. Tem uma câmerazinha. E tem outra lá. Será que tem alguma coisa aqui em cima que eu não vi, cara? Será que dá pra entrar aqui? Não? O que é isso aqui? Nossa. Tem só umas maletas, mas não diz nada do que tem dentro. Tem aquele cara lá, mas eu não sei se dá pra falar com ele. Vamos ver. Dá? Não. Quebrei totalmente a imersão no bagulho. Mas enfim. Tá, a gente tem 2 câmeras ali. Aparentemente são só aquelas. E tem um elevador, vamos. Tem saídas de ar ali. Um vidro atrás e aparentemente uma parede rochosa, é isso? Com folhas. É uma parede rochosa com vegetação. Tá, isso aqui não vai ser útil, eu acho. Eu só tô tentando, tipo, né, fazer roleplay. Tem uma câmera ali. Foi mal pela demora aí, Jack. Tava só conferindo o lugar. E aí, cara?
Toma conta do que é teu, beleza?
Eu vou tomar conta do que é meu, pode deixar. Nada pra cá. Porta dupla. Vai que a gente precise, né, cara? Dá pra pular aqui? Ok. É, dá pra quebrar as pernas nisso aqui, então... Esse cara. Mikhail Okulov. São gente importante pra ter nome, né, cara? Não é qualquer NPC. People are gonna complain about everything. The opinion of the crowd make others overreact about it too. It looks like a nice game, at least for my taste in games. Yeah, me as well. I definitely agree with your opinion. And I share it. I definitely think the game doesn't deserve the hate it got. And it just got this overreaction and collective delirium. Delusion, actually. Collective delusion. Because there was just too much hype over the game. And... you know, it's kind of weird, but I think the game doesn't deserve this. You know, the most outrageous thing I've ever heard was people... oh. Was people looking for refunds of the game and wanting to keep it as well. Like, fuck off. I mean, it's the most absurd thing I've ever heard in this year. Last year, actually. Um hóspede. Então, o prédio é feito de paredes retas, então não tem como a gente pular, a menos que a gente tenha um paraquedas ou algo assim, ou cordas. Se fosse uma parede inclinada, a gente até poderia saltar e ir escorregando até um lugar mais seguro, se necessário, né, obviamente.
Estamos no quarto.
Maior bobeira. Uma pena não passarmos a noite. Escolheste bem, Bug.
Não perde tempo. É o acesso mais rápido ao morador e aos servidores.
Sim. Não me lembro.
Liga o cabeça chata e acha a entrada do vão.
Parece bem simples.
Às vezes é difícil dominar a simplicidade.
Olha o velho cabeludo aí, mano.
Quem disse isso?
Eu mesma. Essa é minha.
E cadê o vão?
Inicia o scanner e dá uma olhada.
Legal que tem esses ícones aqui no lado e não dá pra usar. O que eu mais odiei nesse jogo, pra ser sincero, é que tu não pode mudar a personalidade do personagem. A personalidade eu digo no sentido do aspecto visual dele, cabelo, saca? Isso seria legal pelo menos ter mudado. Tá, agora...
Carga em 100.
Cabeça chata invadiu o bagulho.
Tá preso.
Vai ficar aí parado olhando?
Sorry, guys.
Mudar pra controle manual.
What an idiot. Yeah, exactly.
Vê, pega o caco de controle do Jack. Vou ligar as suas quirochas na vigilância
Exactly,
pra você
Helena. Like, fuck off. I mean... People nowadays are just... Anyways, let's keep going.
A vigilância cobre todo o hotel?
Até os quartos e as suítes.
Os hóspedes não se incomodam?
Você não ia acreditar no que as pessoas fazem pela segurança. Pra nossa sorte, o Yorinobu é exceção. A cobertura não tem segurança nenhuma.
Por que eu tenho que colocar o chip?
Diferente de uma certa pessoa, não me consulto com o Vic. Em um firmware mais velho que Matusalém. Vai logo, irmão. Não temos o dia todo.
Tá, vamos lá, cara.
Aqui.
Lá vai.
Vou te passar a visão da câmera. Pode dar uma tontura, mas não se preocupa.
Oh! Caraca, tô durão aqui, mano.
Tá, consegui uma
Não
vista
brinques.
boa.
Just kidding.
Vocês não podem sair arrancando as pessoas de suas
Bota ele na
casas
próxima
locais de
ventilação.
trabalho.
Como eu faço isso?
A Arasaka arcará com o custo e qualquer penalidade registrada.
Como que eu faço isso? Cadê a próxima ventilação? Tá lá, né?
Isso com certeza vai afetar a minha imagem. Vão começar a falar que eu perdi o controle de Watson. O lugar de onde eu vim.
Uma semana. É tudo que podemos prometer.
Vamos tentar. E isso é tudo que posso prometer.
Tá, uma semana pra não sei o que. Isso é tudo que eles podem prometer. Quem são esses caras? Não dá pra ver?
Tá, cabeça chata conectada.
Prefeito Lucius Heim.
Vou te passar a próxima câmera agora.
Filha da puta.
O que faz você achar que era pra você?
Ah, Bug. Rolou um problema.
O que foi?
O bilhete diz.
A
Foi
faxineira tá
mal
vindo
pela
pra cá.
bagunça.
Tem que distrair ela.
Pra tudo que é lado, mas
Deixa eu
pelo
ver o
menos
que tem na
teve
subrede.
gorjeta.
Tá,
Eu sou
já
a única
comigo.
que sempre pega vômito e camisinha usada? Cadê a justiça
Tem um painel
nessa
inteligente. Serve?
Não, acho que não.
O terrário tem controle de temperatura e qualidade do ar.
Sim.
Legal, né? Bota cabeça chata nele.
Você sabe, ele encaça a munição, tem um olhar de safadão. Ele tá ficando lá na cobertura.
O Yorinobu Arasaka? Gente, como ele tá sempre solteiro.
Eu não queria que ela passasse a câmera antes de eu ver quem eram aqueles caras.
Passear,
Tipo,
mas
sei lá.
É um motoqueiro de coração, sempre querendo dar um rolê.
Eu daria um baita rolê em cima dele, viu? Cat, tem alguma coisa rolando no tanque.
Aí, Bug, funcionou.
Caramba, você
Não
faz
viu
ideia
nada
do
ainda.
tanto que custa uma coisa dessas?
Não para não, que não dá pra enrolar.
Ok. Beleza. Agora. A gente passa o bichano por lá.
Beleza.
O morador tá depois dessa porta. O cabeça chata abre a fechadura.
Acho que ele tá meio fudido, né?
Merda. Deve ter outro caminho. Tô pensando. Tem uma câmera do outro lado, mas tá desativada.
Quer que eu ative?
Sim, acho uma porta de CCTV por aí.
Porta de CCTV, aquilo ali?
Pronto, conectado.
Agora troca pra outra câmera.
O morador tá dentro.
Como planejado.
Ainda é estranho, um hotel todo ter
Cadeira
só
de trilha rede.
Um morador decente é melhor do que vários trilhas meia boca.
O cabeça chata vai neutralizar ele.
Bem pensado. Deixa eu colocar um demonoide no seu link. Você sabe que vai plugar o cabeça chata direto na cadeira dele, né?
Tu faz parecer que eu nunca fiz isso.
Tá, pronto. Ele é todo
Lembrando
seu.
que o cara vai ser neutralizado, tá? Não
até lá
morto.
antes.
Então relaxa. A menos que eles estejam usando neutralizar como morte. E agora? Ok,
O vão deve ligar os 2 quartos, pelo jeito.
Vamos descobrir.
Agora troca pra outra câmera.
Posso ter achado nossa entrada.
Manda o cabeça chata até lá e depois alterna pra segunda câmera.
Boa.
Pluga o cabeça chata na cadeira, vê?
Não. Porra. Bugzinho. Bugzinho T. Óbvio, né, cara? Nossa, caraca, Alien.
Consegui! Esses demons são do capeta.
O cabeça chata fica, né?
Sim, pra ficar de olho no morador. Invadindo a rede principal do Compec. Se desconecta.
Caraca, Alien total, mano. Beleza.
É assim que a banda toca. Como tu estás?
Bem,
legal.
Só com uma tonteira.
Bug, como é que tá nosso tempo?
Tá na escuta, Bug?
Sim, tô aqui.
Bug.
Então, escuta. A Kai é melhor do que eu imaginava. Vai levar horas pra invadir.
Horas?
Ok.
Não dá pra agilizar isso aí?
Quer que o meu cérebro vire geleia? Só senta aí e aproveita a sua suíte aconchegante.
Graças. Ou sim. Vai com calma, sim? Tenta descansar.
Então tá, vamos jogar um videogame aqui. Caraca.
Por que ele desistiu? Quem desistiu do quê? O Yorinobu Arasaka. Da vida boa, quis dizer. Notícia antiga já, eu sei. Só tô pensando nisso tudo. Sei lá, pensa. Você tem tudo certo. Edinho, educação. Seus pais estalam os dedos e transformam metade do país num ermo nuclear. Mas em vez disso, você tá lá, não foda-se. E aí, faço o quê? Começo uma gangue. Dragões de aço ou caralho a 4. Tudo ao perdido na família. Compro um Ryoskin pra pagar de líder da gangue por alguns anos. Para quê?
Você não seguiu o mesmo caminho? Se juntou com os valentinos, metralhou uns chumbos e meteu o pé?
Ei, não tem nada a ver. Haywood não é um palácio no Japão, porra. Não tive muita escolha. Eu paguei caro por isso, lembra? 3 pipocos no peito. E às vezes acho que sobrou um no pulmão esquerdo. Não me vem comprar com esse hijo de puta de mierda. Gringo do carajo.
Turista ou não, ele acabou de passar na recepção. De volta aos negócios.
Eita.
Segurança da cobertura neutralizada.
Perfeito. Que comece o show.
Bora lá.
Ei.
Yeah, as like I said, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and French are all languages that are derivatives of Latin. So Latin, sorry, that's the translation. So they're quite similar, but at the same time they're really different. Especially Spanish compared to the others, and Portuguese as well. They're like, I mean, French and the Italian are quite similar between the two, and then there's Spanish and Portuguese, like the bigger ones, the most difficult ones, and also the most distinct ones. But caraca is something like carajo or something like that, you know, but different. Carajo is caralho, but I don't say caralho, I say caraca sometimes. It's like a surprise expression, like holy hell, oh my god, or something like that, you know. That's what caraca means. So, yeah, basically that.
Tava conectado esse tempo todo?
Tem 3h30.
Sobre Kato en el culo.
Tá falando do meu?
Acabou escapando, sabe?
Sei. Agora é sua chance de recompensar.
Bora lá. Ué, não vem junto? Carajo. Tá, posso ir? Ou não? Aí, ó.
Esse silêncio constrangedor tá pedindo uma piada.
Agora? Sério?
Por que a mina expulsou o roqueiro do apartamento? Porque ele estava só o caco.
Caceta, viu?
Nossa, cara, sai daqui.
Nada mal pro herdeiro do Império Arasaka.
Ai, tá.
Ora, com toda certeza é melhor que ser filho do Raul Welles.
Galera, concentração. O cofre.
Tá.
E sem enrolação.
Por quê? Que pressa é essa?
O sinal do Yorinobu sumiu.
Ora, ele é um mago nessa merda.
Onde é que fica o cofre aqui?
Eu já vou recuperar. Só façam um trabalho de você. Ali, debaixo do chão.
Tá, não, mas eu tava aqui, não. Parecia interação, filho da mãe. Interruptor oculto. Tá. Interruptor oculto, interruptor oculto, interruptor oculto. Caraca, interruptor, cadê? Será que é isso aqui? O que é isso?
Acelera o passo. O Yorinobu vai voltar a qualquer segundo.
Cadê o interruptor, porra? Não é isso aqui, cara. Meu Deus, cadê o interruptor, velho? Caraca. Tá. Cadê o interruptor oculto? Cadê essa merda? Cadê essa merda? It's quite fun, but okay, it's quite fun, but also difficulty when there's nothing similar to compare in English. Yeah. I think English is one of the easiest languages you can learn in the world, actually. I don't think there's any easier language than that to learn and to speak. Ah, tá na cama do cara, é isso?
E agora?
Pluga o seu link e deixa a gente rico.
Agora.
Beleza.
Sua vez, Bug.
2 segundos.
Dois segundos. Em Nárnia, só se for, né, filha da mãe.
Não sei quem é. A equipe tá uma loucura. Todo mundo no 220.
Não tô gostando.
Nem eu.
Porra, o Yorinobu tá na cobertura.
Que?
Foda, abre o cofre.
Quase lá. Pronto.
Aí sim.
Tá.
Vamos dar uma olhada.
Relic intacto?
Integridade do biocaco, 100%. Parece que sim.
Ótimo, simbora.
Bora.
Porra, tarde demais. O Yorinobu vai entrar, se esconde.
Onde?
Entra naquele pilar grande.
Ah, de sacanagem.
Não! Entra agora!
Entramos.
Por que não resolve nosso problema?
Porra, eu sei que o problema não tá resolvido. Deixa eu pensar um pouco, tá?
Possível. É o Adam Smasher. Guarda-costas.
Olha aí o Yuri bobo.
Pior, lenda de Night City. Uma bem do caralho, inclusive. Qual é a jogada?
O Yuri bobo?
Espera.
Eles já chegaram?
Estão se aproximando da área de pouso.
O que eles estão falando, porra? Bug, quem tá vindo?
Ah, não. Nem fudendo. Isso não tá acontecendo. Saburo Arasaka?
O Imperador? Mas outra lenda do caralho. Shhh. Duvido que aqui seja prova de som.
Tem uma espada secreta no topo. A porta estava fechada antes.
Puta merda.
外してくれ。荒坂様、まだ部屋のチェックが終わっていません。私の息子だ。もちろんです。取り返しに行きましょう。
私がやる。言ってくれ。
Por pouco. Quase. Se ele tivesse visto a gente.
Mas não viu. Agora calha dele. Carajo, no creo. Sabor Arasaka. Watashi ga kizukanai to demo omotta no ka?
そもそも俺のことを気にしたことなんかないだろう。あんたの問題点はそこだ。世界は自分中心に回ってると思ってる。傲慢だよ。
頼信。
どうしてここへ？直々に俺に屈辱を合わせる。立場を思い知らせるためにか。
出る杭は打たれるとよく言うだろう。
自分の言葉じゃ何も言えないのか。
貴様こそ自分が何をしようとしたか分かっているのか。私たちの功績を野蛮人に渡すなど、私たちの未来を。
俺たちの未来。俺たち。なんかの間違いだ。あんたは自分のことしか考えてない。そしてこの会社のことしか。
いつかこのような日が来ることは分かっていた。貴様はついに越えてはならない一線を越え。
Achei que o velho tava sem camisa, mano.
これまでお前の愚行には目をつぶってきた。だがそれもここまでだ。この裏切りだけは決して許せぬ。貴様の母親が生きていなくてよかった。息子の不甲斐ない姿を目の当たりにして心を痛めずに済んだのだからな。
Caralho.
これでもう誰のことも許す必要はない。
Relaxa.
Eu quero que isolem o hotel.
Filho da puta.
Saburo Arasaka foi assassinado.
Código vermelho. O código vermelho foi acionado no KKKK Plaza. Peço que permaneçam em seus quartos e sigam as instruções dos nossos funcionários.
誰かが父に毒を持った。毒を？そうだ。頼信さん、しかし。竹村、お前の仕事は何だ？何の話です？単純な質問だ。答えろ。荒坂家の家長を守ることです。もっとしっかり責任を果たすよう望んでいるぞ。お許しください、荒坂様。決して失望はさせません。
Que caralho é que aconteceu ali?
Nem ideia.
O Saburo.
O quê?
Daddy issues.
Sabe o que significa? Que a segurança vai invadir o lugar a
Eu
qualquer momento.
sei.
Ai, caralho. Fudeu de vez.
Bug, preciso que tu tire a gente daqui. Agora.
Me dá um segundo.
Não temos um segundo.
Porra!
Tá, consegui uma coisa. Pela janela, vamos!
Morreu.
Porta onde? Aqui? Porta onde, chitones? Ah! A porta estava fechada antes, beleza. Que porta? Essa porta? Calças de Orinomo, camisa para armadura de novo. Tá, azar. Não sei o que é isso. Essa mesma tinha que estar aberta porque o cara desceu. Ué, caralho, como assim? Eu entendi. Eu acho que eu entendi o que aconteceu. Eu vou testar depois, tá? Mas eu acho que eu entendi qual foi a cagada. Não sei, na verdade, mas enfim. Gel de cabelo. Tem uma porcaria aqui. O que é isso? Congo. Não vou sair nessa cadeia.
Deve ter uma escada. Escada... Ai, caralho.
Esse cigarro.
Não, agora não. Me acharam!
Ela hackeou.
Perdemos ela! Merda! Porra, série A mesmo. Tá feliz agora, Jack?
Tá, eu entendi o que aconteceu. Pega a pistola, pode ser isso, sobe a escada agora. Não sai ainda, beleza. Tá, eu peguei a pistola, beleza. É aqui agora? Não sai ainda, tá. Não saí. Tá, isso aqui é um objetivo opcional.
Merda. 2 guardas. Vamos resolvendo nosso jeito. Tá com o ferro. São elementos surpresa, velho. Vamos. Preciso proteger o Relic.
Tá, mas eu... Será que eu posso atirar? Diamond, Fade to Black, curto-circuito. Invadindo. BD, um C. Tá. Calma aí, segura.
Pra trás, rapaz!
Como é que eu...
Pode esquecer e ir embora dessa coisa. Isso não vai dar certo.
Tentativa de acesso não autorizado detectada.
Desgraça, entra nessa porra, cara.
Nada, madre. A gente tem que passar agora.
Ai, ai, ai. Aí, agora ele entrou, né? Por que eu não posso pegar? Meu inventário tá cheio, é isso? Deixa eu ver o inventário. Tá. Satori. Kowaki. Deixa eu ver os status. 180.9 de DPS, ô louco. Cara, 500 de dano de acerto crítico, mano. Porra. Eu quero ver essa maleta qual é que é, cara, porque tipo... Deixa eu ver a mochila. Pô, não tô nem carregando metade do que eu posso carregar. Então por que que eu não posso interagir com a maleta? Ano de fabricação não diz nada. Na verdade, agora eu acho que encontrei meu primeiro bug do jogo, né? Primeiro bug que impede de continuar ou coisa assim. Deixa eu só salvar aqui. Qualquer coisa a gente dá um reload. Vamos dar um reload, na verdade, né? Tem uma comp que tu tira 10k de dano em todas as crits com essa espada. Caraca! Mano, que OP essa porra! Ok. Oh! Oh, meu Deus, aí tu complica. Tá, vamos tentar fazer isso rápido. Porque eu vi o prompt ali. Ó. Tipo, pareceu um prompt, tipo, rápido demais com... Mano, não tá rolando essa porra, cara. Como assim? Bugou a porcaria, mano. Que porra é essa? O que tem nessa maleta afinal, mano? Essa é separada, essa moral. E eu tô atravessando o banco, beleza. Ok, galera, eu tô entendendo a reclamação de vocês aí, mas beleza. Talvez de fora? Eu acho que é porque o Jack tá ali, né? Talvez. Fica aí, fica ali, fica ali. Só lore, se eu não me engano. Ah, mano, porra, aí tu... Ah, azar. Ah, eu não vou ficar sem lore. Desculpa! Tá aí o Yokisoba e Arinobu, sei lá o que, mano. Pega a maleta, velho, filha da mãe. Ah, mano, foda-se, que se foda isso aqui. Aí, ó, Mirror's Edge pra vocês aí, ó.
Consegue, Jaquito. Só não olhar abaixo. Ah, tá alto pra caralho. Porra. É o trauma.
Se vieram atrás do Saburo, chegaram tarde.
É bem tarde, né? Porque a gente tomou um belo de um tempo ali pesquisando os bagulhos. Se eu não pular, o que acontece? Eu morro. Beleza. Eu morro, basicamente. Então é uma pseudo-escolha, né, que a gente tem. Pra que botar o prompt, então, né, mano? Vai que agora rola, né? Vai. Não? Então tá, te fode, então. Olha aí, cara, speedrun strats aí pra vocês. Estratégias de speedrun.
Segue, Jaquito. Só não olhar abaixo. Ah, tá alto pra caralho.
Pera aí, o jogo bugou, é isso? Tá, tava bugado mesmo.
Se vieram atrás do Saburo, chegaram tarde.
Para que não tenha os bichos.
Não, Delta!
E de alguma forma eles sobreviveram. Ok.
Ai, por pouco. O Relic! Carajo! Esto no es bueno!
Jack, tu tá sangrando!
Não te preocupas. Olha o Relic. Recipiente despressurizado. Integridade do chip em 94%. Porra, tá caindo. Xingados. Parker, liga pra ela.
Pra falar que a maleta derreteu?
Só liga!
Vê, só dá com pack no noticiário. Que merda tá pegando aí?
Rolou um problema. A maleta refrigerada tá danificada. A integridade do chip tá... Jack!
86%.
86% e caindo.
Merda! Tá bom, me escuta. Só tem uma alternativa agora. Um de vocês vai ter que colocar o Relic na porta neural.
Isso não parece seguro.
Quanto mais você esperar, maior é o risco de perdermos.
Alguém tem que encarar. Em nome do Padre, do Hijo e do Espírito Santo. Amém.
Jack, tá tudo bem?
Não sei. Acho que não sinto nada diferente.
Quando você voltar, a gente tira o Relic e faz uma limpeza neural completa. Mas vocês precisam sair dessa porra desse lugar antes.
A gente tá tentando.
A gente já chega aí. Se prepara. Sim.
Mas é claro, Sr. Wells.
É hora estar claro mesmo, carajo. O único jeito de ir pra garagem é pela recepção. É melhor a gente correr. Agora sim. Pode. Vamos dar o tempo.
Hã?
Vamos deixar
Ok.
Forças especiais da Arasaka.
Forças especiais?
Lá na recepção. Vamos vasculhar o prédio, andar por andar.
Mano, vamos dar louca aqui. Ninja!
Atividade suspeita. Tem que...
Bora!
Calma.
Beleza.
Vou mijar na sua lápide quando isso acabar.
Nossa, tá dando um jack, cara. Que? Ah, vá, né?
Ele tá ferido!
Ok.
Contato inimigo avançando.
A chapa vai esquentar.
Peraí, tinha coisa pra cá, eu acho.
Precisamos passar por eles.
Isso? Beleza. Só botar uma coisa aqui. Não posso tirar? Olha só que delícia. Tudo bem.
Sigam as instruções dos nossos funcionários.
Tá aí, não posso. E aí, por que não? Ah, agora podia. Agora podia, né, ativar.
Saburo Arasaka, 150 anos. E hoje, dentre tantos dias de mierda, bem essas postas de Divina Comédia.
Economiza suas forças, Jack.
O que tu acha que eu tô fazendo? Mas calma-te, Vê. Vamos sair com vida.
Por que tu não fala com a Bug? Ela ainda estaria viva se a gente não tivesse enrolado.
Não desconta isso em mim.
Não era o que eu queria fazer. Mas beleza. Eu achei que o diálogo ia ser diferente. Ah, carai. Eu achei que ia ser outra linha de diálogo. Aí, Jack, não relaxa, mano. Eu não tô te culpando por nada.
É matar ou morrer!
Ah! Ok.
É matar ou morrer!
Tem granada? Não tem granada. Beleza. Ou eu tenho granada e não lembro. Ah, no meio.
Cuidado, vamos ver.
Pera aí. Deixa eu trocar essa granada que é de luz, que eu tô tirando. Ah, legal, só tem de luz. Ah, legal. Não, não me diz, cara. Pera aí. Um momento, gurizada, segura. Que filha da mãe. O chat do Restream parou de funcionar. Do nada. Vocês estão aí, né? Vocês estão vendo, eu acho. Espero que eu ainda esteja live. Porque, tipo, o OBS tá transmitindo e tá dizendo que tá no ar. Beleza. Não se preocupem. Não estão vendo a minha senha. Esse é apenas meu e-mail. Se alguém quiser anotar aí ou redecorar, sei lá. Que merda. Só um segundo, gurizada. Tá foda aqui. Just a moment, guys. My restring chat, for some reason, decided to stop working on me. OBS is showing my internet is fine. Yeah, it is. 4300 bitrate. But it's not correcting for some reason. What the hell is going on? Am I live? What the hell is going on? I can access the internet, by the way. What the fuck? Se tem alguém aí, me diz alguma coisa aí no chat, bota alguma mensagem só pra mim saber se tá... Time out. Como assim, mano? Ok, segura um pouco aí, gurizada. Que merda é essa, velho? Cara, tá dizendo... Que bizarro, tá dizendo que eu tô... Tá dizendo que eu tô em live ainda. Beleza. Show de bola. Tá? Eu tô acessando pelo meu celular. Tô acessando pelo meu celular e tá mostrando, né? Com dados móveis. Beleza? Agora eu vou no OBS, tá dizendo que tá fazendo upload. Tipo, tá com 4.300 e pouco kilobits de bitrate, né? Por segundo.